now.
I don't know. Oh, it's trying to get me to close off. I don't want to do that. All right, what the fuck have I done?
Do you see them?
I see the comments, but I can't get your picture back on there. Is there a way to get like both of it?
Mm, I don't
Maybe
know.
not.
I've never done it on the phone. Yeah, this is the loud couch show. Sorry, Sam. Is it coming up for you? Yeah, the
No, man, I
comments.
can't. I can't like see my face or anything anymore.
Oh wait, are you on private chat?
Yeah.
It's not that. Back out of that. Go to like at the top. It should say like comments.
Well, it says live comments, and I'm on that.
Okay, and do you see them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. What, you just can't see everybody else? I mean, me.
Yeah, I
No,
can't see. I
now you're
can't see.
sideways.
Mm.
I never done it on the phone. You read some of
It's
these
back
comments.
there. It's back there. It's just like grayed out.
Yeah, you don't need to
What's up,
see us.
everyone?
Yeah, this is a surprise. Oh, we here, David. We out here with the bling, bruh. You spend more than $1,000 with PSI, you get the chain to go with it. Dunkin got a couple of them, I think. No, Dunkin doesn't pay for stuff. How much does David pay you to run PSI? Be honest.
Come on, man.
What's the annual salary from David Moore to run PSI? Because Lord knows nobody's paying for that shit.
You mean how much am I paying to run this stuff?
No, sir. The other way around. Full sponsorship, I heard. What's going on, Dan? What's going on, Kyle? Yeah, we out here.
This
Kyle,
kind of sucks, man. I need to get the pictures back somehow.
figure it out. Just start clicking shit. If you back out, I don't care.
Well, I don't know how to like.
We in this bitch. We doubled up. Hey, bro, I don't wear a triple X, David, but I will fit it. I'll fill it out, but I mean, come on now. Come on now. Let your boy get a 2X. Fade had to go to a Christmas pageant. That sounds stupid, but a Christmas show or something, and so he's gonna try to be on like in an hour or so. So we got to fill in with this nobody for about an hour or something.
Yeah.
Joking. We out here third era. T Fade unplug. Avocado oil in the building. Uh, can you see when I do that? Can you see when I put that up there? I hate when Steve doesn't answer
Is
me.
your brother like out there or what? Okay.
Yeah, I had to. This is what came when I messaged emailed David like 10 years ago. This was in the mail for 10 years. People Sanchez, what's going on? The legend. What's going on, Vasily? Uh, yeah. So Mr. Steven Duncan is gonna play co-host for a little while. Fade gets in, unless he gets bored with me, because that's clearly what's gonna happen. That Duncan money though. What's going on, sir?
Not much, man. Just
Preparing. Wait, it's been a
glad
long.
to be.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I cut
I was
people
gonna
off.
say I'm just glad to be inside because like we froze our asses off today at work, and you know it ain't
Oh
supposed to be.
man.
It ain't supposed to be cold like that down here.
No, man. Anything under 50, I'm miserable. And that's probably like
Hmm.
shorts weather for guys in like Michigan or something stupid. I,
Yeah,
I don't know how they survive. Like
I don't either.
like low temperature I can take, but when it's windy, also, nope.
Yeah, today was rough. I mean, it was pretty rough, but you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, yeah, you
That's
do.
part of it. That's
That's
part of
it.
working. That's part of what I do working outside in construction. Is just you get to take it all, man.
Yeah, I mean, we could have
Rain,
went to
sleet,
college.
snow.
Could work
Yeah,
at a
fuck.
bank.
Hell no.
Get that inside, button up weather.
Man, look, there's going to be an extreme shortage of working class people in, I'd say, 15, 20 years.
Mm.
Everybody's going to college, man.
Yeah,
Everybody's going to want to work at a desk or something somewhere.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like you said, like plumbers, electricians, all the stuff, all these trades. They're
That's
just
where the
gonna be
money's
like,
at.
yeah, and nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to do it
Nope.
anymore.
Nope.
Especially plumbers. I'm gonna be honest. I had a guy come over. He literally just looked at shit, didn't fix it, and it was like, I got a bill for like $200. Like I need to get in that. I'm not even joking either. Like I'm not even adding on to the joke. That's what happened.
I actually had my plumbing all fixed, and here it is, like a month later, and the shit still don't drain.
Yeah, they know what they doing. They fixed it just like I had no pressure
Hmm.
coming out the back, and he went in there and like I don't know what the hell he did, because you know like a mechanic or like a doctor, so you can't call them on their shit. You just gotta believe it.
Yeah.
You just go like, all right, well here's my card, I guess. Swipe it slowly.
Yeah,
Man,
that's why I'm trying to get Drew's brother Nick over here. He's like been doing the plumbing work now for I'm not sure how long, but he owes me. He owes me. He needs to get over here. Do some fix some stuff.
yeah, get on it, Nick, bro. Somebody tag
Yeah,
Nick and say, look,
Nick,
like,
get your ass over here, man.
yeah, drive the nitro there, and Duncan will fix the shitty wall or something.
I told him I'd help him do that baffle. No
Yeah.
problem.
Oh god, that thing has been. It's because it's been like drilled and undrilled and drilled and undrilled. It's just hollow at this point.
Yeah. Well, I think he wants to be like a part of it. You know, he wants to do a lot of it himself, so I'm with him on that.
Yeah, yeah,
He wants to build it himself and make sure it's right, and I'll give him whatever advice I can, and he'll do it right. I think they know what was wrong before, and they're gonna make it better.
yeah. I think
Can't wait.
I think Hunter Martin can get him a design if they need one that works. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, for sure.
about? Yeah,
It's
there you go.
it's a wall, dude. What design do you need? Just put it in
Build.
there, and move the port in and out until it sounds the best.
Yeah, just keep adding wood until it gets loud or something. That's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
Drew, tell him.
yeah. Somebody tag Nick again. Just everybody keep spamming his timeline, bro. Go fix Duncan's
Tell-
plumbing.
Yeah, my son has to take a shower with water up to his ankles.
They're tired of two
Bullshit.
flushing. Come on now, Nick.
Yeah, this is some bullshit. I'm having to flush 5 times in my bathroom.
Stupid. Man. So it's been a long season, huh? Are you actually tired? I mean, not tired, but like relieved. Like the season of competing is kind of over, or you
Yeah.
enjoy it?
Yeah,
Or
I was
both?
supposed to take a break, but I had a buddy of mine who managed to swindle his truck over here, so I'm working on it a little bit, even though I'm supposed to be taking off. Um, but yeah, it's not really a
Appreciate it,
big
Byron.
off season
Byron.
for me. Maybe what is it? A month?
Yeah. I mean, I guess
But,
the competition, since all the finals happened, it kind of, you get like I don't know when it starts back. I guess like February or something, March maybe. Like the competition starts back. But, I mean, you just go everywhere now. It doesn't even matter if it's competition or not.
Well, after CES, there's a little bit of a break. You'll have last year. I think we went to Orange Beach Invasion. They're not even going to do audio apparently this year.
Lit.
So yeah, I'm not going.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you see that a lot now. Like, people just, they don't, like these big shows, they kind of like, audio's an afterthought, you know? Like the big car shows, you know, not Slamology, obviously. That's just straight audio, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, but
yeah,
all the other,
if you've never been to that, then that's just I don't even know why you're in audio if you don't go to that. That's crazy.
yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Never been.
Yeah, you got to go.
I know. This year, next year, we got to go to a bunch of them. Like, I need a,
But what I was gonna say about Orange Beach Invasion is it's like it was like 20 or 30% audio, and then everything else was just like newcomers and car show guys. And it's what was so awesome about it is that you got to meet people that you don't normally see, and everybody's just blown away to even see a big audio build, much less. You know how when we go to like a local show when all of us has seen each other's builds and nobody's just impressed with each other anymore. And
yeah.
that's what was so cool about Orange Beach Invasion is that for one, it's in a really nice town, and it's just a quick little getaway for me. It's only like an hour and a half away, and but yeah, no more audio. So I'm kind of bummed about that.
Yeah, there's literally no good town in Alabama. First of all, uh,
It's nice to visit,
I'm joking.
but like Orange Beach and Foley and all that area, that's pretty nice. We visit there a few times a year.
All right, so I have a list of questions here. The first one, well, let's start there. How did you you came up on the scene? I mean, what I want to say when did you have the blow through? Like 3 years ago? I don't
Oh
even remember anymore, huh? I know.
yeah, let's just say 3 years.
Yeah, let's say three. All right, so before the blow through, fourth order, like monster build, what was it before that? Like, where did you start at in audio? Like, to say you just came up and now, like, I mean, I don't want to sound retarded, but like you're like a premier demo guy that goes around to all these shows. Like, how did it start? You know, like
Um,
why haven't I seen you before on the scenes for 10 years? You know,
I've always had audio. I just was busy with life. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't. All I did was work, and I had kids at a young age, so I didn't hang out with anyone. I just worked and took care of my kids, and we struggled to pay bills. And um, yeah, man, I didn't hang out with
just
anyone.
just no time, huh? No time or
Well, I didn't really know about the audio industry community, so to speak. It just the time I grew up in, just everybody had audio. I mean, everybody that I knew had audio, had systems and whatnot, and I've always had one. I've just over the last 4 years, it's just exponentially grown to what this is now.
right. I mean, like, why what was the first thing that made you say like, all right, well, I'm gonna cut the wall out of my, semi nice
Scraping,
truck.
scraping the. Well, for one,
Well, scraping the coast. What year? Oh, you know it.
let me go
Go
back
ahead.
before that because it was the okay. I had a 2000 model Sierra, and there was room under the seat. Okay, so I had the under seat box, and
Lit.
when I finally that truck finally like bit the dust, and I didn't want to put any more money into it because there was just so much stuff wrong with it. I bought a new truck, and that's the one I have now. Okay, and you could not fit nothing under that seat, like nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god, I gotta have my bass. That's just I've always had it. That's just what I've always had. I get bass and wheels. Every vehicle I ever had, bass and wheels.
That's the go-to.
So I don't even know where I got the idea. I think maybe the little local shop here, Greg Wise, may have
Oh,
maybe he put that little bug in my ear of hey, you could always do a blow through, and I didn't even know what the hell a blow through was. And I was just like,
wise
okay,
choice. Wise choice audio.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It,
I think he may have I think maybe he may have gave me the idea, and I was like, oh yeah, so you telling me I can put whatever I want in the truck? And he's like, yeah, yeah, let's get you this and this, and so yeah, that's where it started. And I didn't want all of this. I just wanted a little bump, and
so did
it's
they cut it out and installed everything, or they just gave you the
I
idea?
did it. They gave me the
Okay.
idea
And then
and
what was the
sold.
first iteration of it?
It was
That.
four Memphis BR12s.
Yes, sir.
Um, on a Memphis, I think it was maybe a 1500 watt amp, maybe a 2K.
What was it? Just like a ported box in the trunk thing firing forward or whatever?
Well, see, okay, I built it myself. I kind of chatted with Memphis, and they gave me the specs, and I built the port to linked, and then I realized after it was built that I had to make it longer to get through the cab. So the port ended up being like stupid long. I mean, it
Low
was like,
lows.
oh my god, it played so low, but it was like really weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but it played like, oh my god, it was just dumb how low it played. I think the port was like, I want to say it was like 30 inches long, maybe
Send it.
20 something inches long. just because I had to get it all the way in the cab,
Right, right.
and yeah, it was, but it was still nice. It was the loudest thing probably I had ever had since like I had the CRX back in high school. I used to go compete just at the little Whitley shows and
Oh
stuff.
God, I miss Whitley.
Yeah, I very vaguely remember it because I was young, and I don't know. I just don't remember it as much. I just remember I used to go meet her, and I wasn't like doing it seriously. It was just for fun. You know how
Mm-hmm.
you'll see the young guys now just go up there to meet her and
Yeah.
laugh with their friends and just see what it does. That's kind of where I was with it.
Well, how did you get the skill to know how to build all this stuff? Just from working in a shop or something, or no?
No, I would do all my own stuff, and I just learned as a teenager. I've always had boxes, and we would mess with them. I'd mess with my friends and make hook their stuff up for them, and I just learned it all myself, man. Like I said, it took me like 4 tries, and finally with the truck, it never was right until I got with Drew, and he designed me that first enclosure, and that thing was just unbelievable.
Well, how'd you find out
Um,
about him? How did you find out about him and like the internet brands
um,
after the Memphis
well,
setup?
I'm skipping a whole lot here, but okay, so I'll just go back since you're
Tell it.
wanting everything.
Yes, I am.
We I always wanted to go to Scraping the Coast. I always had it here every year, but I was always busy working and just never got a chance to go. And so I finally went one year, and wow, did I ever feel like shit more
Who
than it was just insane. I thought that what I had was something until I went there, and
whose setup was it?
um,
Who shocked you?
I don't even know the guy's name,
What was the
but
setup? I know him.
the guy is on Wolf for Warriors now. It was a
Lenry?
little no, no. This
Yeah, fuck
guy
Lenry.
just this guy's got the little caskets in the bed of his truck with Sundown 6000s in them, and
Jesus.
it's like a 415 wall, and it was the same truck as mine. You know what I mean? So it was
Mm-hmm.
like when I sat in it, I was like, wow, like this is insane. But I mean, just everything. And I heard Jonathan Price's. Obviously, he was there, set up, and everybody was surrounded. His truck, and
Sucking his ping.
yeah, I couldn't even get like. I was like, dude, I'm
No,
not gonna stand in line to listen to somebody's shit.
it
So I
is.
just like watched from afar and just laughed at people like waiting in line, and
Yeah.
but it was
You,
still
you,
cool
you
to
didn't have
look
your
at.
fast pass. Now, when you saw that, did you want that? Did you know you wanted that like attention of people giving people demos and stuff?
I think deep down I may have, yeah.
Yeah, you did. We
I
all
mean,
do.
I definitely wanted more after being there, but I think when I heard that, I was just like, "This is crazy," and how everybody was reacting to it, and yeah, I think it drew me in, man.
Wow. Shout out Jonathan Price, created the monster that is Steven Duncan.
Definitely one of the influencers.
Yeah, not Drew. Fuck Drew.
Yeah, I didn't even know Drew until
Nobody knows Drew.
uh,
Nobody still doesn't know Drew. Don't give him any credit. All right, so after scraping, is that when your mind just was blowing up with like ideas? Did you know you wanted? Did you think you wanted a wall, or how did you know? Oh yeah, you already had the blow through. All right, so you knew you wanted to stay with that, but just more.
it just got to where it is now, and it is like with everyone. It's just never enough. And once I got to the level that I felt like was the most I ever was going to need, I went and heard something louder and was like, "Damn,
No
I
lie,
gotta,
that's
I
a
gotta be
sick
more."
feeling. That is such a sick. Like you probably have that now. Even with your setup right now, you go hear somebody else and you're like, damn.
Well, it's like you drive to the show and you're playing it loud, and it's just like, God, man, this thing's making my lips numb, and it's just so loud, and then that one guy gets in your truck and you play it, and he was like, cool, man. Sounds pretty
Oh
good,
my
man. I'm
god.
like, are you serious, dude?
That guy is
And I
the
wanna,
ruination of any car audio. Period. The guy that just doesn't want to have a reaction. Like doesn't he wants to be too cool to hear bass? Like I think I heard Price talk about it. Like it's true though. Like you don't want to play it for this guy that's not into it. He's just like sitting there. Like that's not fun. Yeah, like
yeah. Well,
I'm not saying be an actor, but like enjoy it.
yeah. Well, I had, obviously you always have like several people that do that. They try to play cool, and
Hate it.
they still do it today. It's, man. I'm used to it, and I'm playing it, and it's like, God, it's making my head hurt, and my ears are hurting, and my teeth are rattling. And I'll just look over at them, and they're over there just trying to be as still as possible and not make any
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
mean,
like, yeah, Nick, that's
yeah,
Nick
that is
Jones.
Nick. Yeah.
That's Nick
douche.
Jones to a T. Like, dude, make a face so I can turn it down. Like, just give me something, man.
God, that needs to be a T-shirt. I'm gonna get on that. Make a face so I can turn it down.
Yeah. Like,
That's
come on,
true though.
I'm just looking for the reaction so I can turn this shit down, man.
Yeah, like you don't know what to do. Like, all right, this is all I got. This is all I'm gonna give you. Like, do something.
Yeah. And obviously, you got everybody like the make me tap thing, and
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's willing to just blow their whole shit up just to make one random guy tap
Right.
out.
Yeah. Like the most. That's the biggest thing. Like, all right, there's like normal. There's other guys in car audio that'd be like, you got to give it a little extra to get it, tickling for them. But most people, you can play like a 57, 58, and that's it. They're gonna jump. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
You reading
do.
You reading the comments?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm trying. I
Oh,
wish I
okay.
could see. I wish I could see our faces, but
Yeah,
I
a lot of
can't.
people do. A lot of people wish they could see my face.
I know.
All right, so. Oh wait, so you didn't? All right. So then you somehow messaged Drew because you thought he did good designs. I don't know why I gave you that idea, but you messaged Drew to get a fourth order. Did you have the equipment already, or did you know? Did you know what you wanted to run? But
So look, I'll start. Let me tell it because
yeah, go ahead, keep
I
going,
want to
please.
be respectful to everyone. So
Not
best
Drew.
I can.
Not Drew.
Drew
If
can
I
take it.
if I don't, do you curse?
Yeah.
I've never heard you curse or seen you curse online. But before the end of the show, before you leave, I literally want you to say "fuck Drew Jones." You don't have to, but I would love it.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not
just
gonna say
saying.
that to my
I
buddy.
know. No, he's not your buddy. But go ahead.
So
All right, so go ahead. Tell the story. Let's go. Let's get into it.
So remember, I tell you that everything that I have done has been like self-taught, and I learned things the hard way. That's just the way I've done everything in life. But anyways, I bought the subs that I have now. I bought them without any knowledge as to how much airspace they would take, what they would work well in. I just bought them because they look cool online. I had seen a lot of influencers running them that I thought was cool, and I just liked it. It was different. It was something that I don't really see, especially here where I'm from. You just don't see it. So I just wanted something different, something to stand out, and so I initially never would have thought about having somebody design an enclosure for me. I've just always been the type of person I would look the specs up or whatever and just try to build it. But I was just tired of every time I built a box in this blow through, it was sounding like shit, and I didn't know. I think it had to do with like I said, the cab, and just not knowing about fourth orders for one. I've just always done like ported boxes and whatnot, but the fourth order thing was completely new to me, so I just didn't have any idea as to what the hell I was doing. So, basically,
How'd you know you wanted a fourth order? Just because seeing it around
well, it's a blow through. I mean,
yeah, but you could have did another straight ported thing.
I tried that first.
Oh, okay. And he's
Didn't
talking
work.
about PSI car audio subs. People asking in the chat.
Well, I actually tried after the 412s. I got Mojo 15s, and I tried a fourth order.
Oh, okay.
There was like 4 or 5 boxes between the first blow through and the blow through that got me noticed by the audio communities, I guess you should say. But the porter boxes just wouldn't work. They just didn't sound right. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't sound right. And the band pass was like my next option. And but what I was getting at was, I joined I Just Want to Bang, and just trying to I started getting more and more involved with the community and whatnot, just trying to learn and see what everybody else was doing, because I was just really excited to try something new. And so I had seen Hunter Martin a whole lot on there designing stuff for people, and
nerd.
Yeah, it seemed like he knew what he was talking about, and people were always highly recommending him and everything that he had done. And so yeah, I reached out to him about a design, and we actually worked on it, and he worked on it really hard and tried to make it work, but just didn't feel comfortable doing it and putting his name on it. So he kind of gave me a refund and told me that I need to find a different sub that would be fourth order compatible better.
And this was the Mojos?
No, this was after I bought the PSIs.
Oh, wow.
I actually had the PSIs in storage for almost a year. I bought them, and they sat in storage for, it may have been 6 months. I don't know. I'm not really good with time. But, and I had almost given up on them. I didn't know what to do with them, and I was considering maybe trying to sell them and try to find something that was more fourth order friendly, because I was trying to take Hunter's advice, and because I thought he knew. Well, he obviously does know more than me. It's what he does for a living, but I wanted to respect what he thought, and I just figured maybe he knew more than I did, and so I just kind of sit with what I had. And I don't even remember how it came, but I come across Drew, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give this a try one more time, and I'm going to get a second opinion. And if anybody knows Drew, like I know Drew now, Drew will try anything, and he's like just a super cool dude with a don't give a shit attitude, and that's what I love about Drew. He was willing to help me, and he said, dude, let's make it work. The subs you already got, you spent all this money on them, and I know we can make it work. And so I'm like, hell yeah, man. I'm excited. I got somebody who wants to make it work with me, other than I kind of felt let down, Hunter just gave up and didn't even want to try.
Yeah, fuck Hunter.
So, well, Hunter's a nice guy too, so I respect what he did. And
so what you're saying is Drew is king of fourth orders, Hunter Martin is shit.
I'm just saying that don't always look at the specs and say something can't work, because the shit worked.
I think that's a big thing too. People are scared to try something. I mean, everybody just wants it handed to them. Look, I have this, this, and this. What's the loudest possible thing I can do? And they'll leave it to somebody else, which is fine. But sometimes just build shit and just see what it does.
Yeah. So I mean, ever since I've had the PSIs, I've been told about how they can't do this and can't do that, and how you can't get loud in a Sierra truck, and I'm just going to continue to prove people wrong.
Yeah. I know you're obviously way louder, but blow-throughs and third row wall setups is so much more intriguing to see, it's just because you see everybody's walled, and you're, like I said, you're a lot louder now, so you had to do it, but man, blow throughs. If you could have got like, what was the loudest you did? Like a 61, 62?
60.4.
All right. If you
But
could have got it,
I was I was losing the subs too much, and I was just getting super stressed. And it wasn't the blow through as much as I had so much stuff packed in there.
yeah,
It wasn't even about the enclosure, and it wasn't about the subs. It was just about how hard it was to work on that build. I literally the the day that I finally decided to do away with it, I had like tore sub up, tore it all out, put it back together, tore it all out like 2 or 3 days in a row.
yeah. I mean, how did you
Um,
get it? You had to get in there from the back or through the doors?
you had to take all the amps and all the wiring off first, which is an undertaking. I had a lot of wiring back there.
Yeah.
Um, so you'd spend a good hour doing that, and then you'd have to take all the plexi out, and that stuff was not easy to get out of there. And then the subs. My
Yeah.
God, did you see how packed they were in there? I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't easy getting
Yeah.
those things out of there.
See, that's a good point too. Drew just said, I'll never say you have good points, but your subs were all the way in the bed of the truck, and you had a ton of power. So like, if you heard, you couldn't hear shit like, over your mids, over your highs, over the bass. You couldn't hear like, all right, this sub's bottoming out or close to. I should turn it down. Nope, send it.
No, I had so much confidence in that build because when I had half the power on it, I could play that thing as long as I wanted, and it didn't matter. It would just
Right.
go on all day, all
Yeah.
day. I demoed that thing at Slam all day long, and I did not lose it until about 4 or 5 o'clock. I finally lost a sub.
Man, I don't think I've ever heard it too. That's sad. Cause I love like I said, it's just you don't see it. Like name another like blow through. Like you can't name another big, loud blow through really.
Well, I can because
Yeah, because
I was
you had
trying.
one.
Well, yeah, and
Who
I
Nick
would pay.
Nick Watts? Nick Watts is the only other one I could think of.
We got Johnson Cortez.
Never heard of him.
He had a badass blow
He's not.
through.
No, he's not loud. No, he's not loud. Good.
Yeah, he actually was. He actually is.
I'm joking. I never heard of him. I mean, I don't know who he is, so I'm just trolling.
Bryce Sampson. He was another loud one that I would talk to occasionally, just trying to get advice. And like I say, I'm always soaking up, knowledge from people. I want to hear what everybody's doing, and I want to see what's working, what's not working, and try things on my own and tear it up, and then learn things. I learn things by doing it.
Yeah, well, when you got that wealth, you could do shit like that. You got that Dunkin wealth.
Well,
It's not even Dunkin money anymore. It's Dunkin wealth.
I don't have a boat. I live in the south, right by the water, without a boat. So,
like that's it. If you don't do drugs or like a heavily drinker, like you can have like expensive hobbies. That's what I always tell the missus. Like I don't do drugs. I don't have 4-wheelers. I don't have RZRs lifted, going through mud, breaking axles. I got like a couple subs every now and then. Yeah. Let me get packages in the mail. Shit, you get packages in the bed. Oh, bang bang. I don't know. That was stupid. But yeah, it's
I've
fun.
really in the last 2 years, I've really been able to just do whatever I want, and as far as like experimenting with stuff, and if it breaks, it breaks. I'll just fix it.
Yeah, see, that's another thing Drew mentioned too. That's gonna be the last comment I've mentioned of Drew's. But in a full size 4-door truck, blow through like that. Any other ones like that?
Yeah, Jonathan.
All right. I give up, Duncan. You're not.
He's my buddy,
into
man. I talk
You're not
to
playing
Johnson
into my jokes
all the time.
Somebody tag him and tell me what he's got. Is he loud? Was he louder than you?
I don't know.
Right. I think the loudest. Somebody correct me. Loudest blow through I've ever heard of is Nick Watts. I think he did I want to say he did 64s or something in the kick, or maybe at legal. I don't know, but I could be totally wrong. But that's like a S10, right there. The port's right there, so it's just for years.
The clue. Don't worry about how many subs I've blown.
Hey,
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that online, man.
All of them.
You know how many people blow stuff and don't talk about it?
Yeah, right.
They're trying to protect their company's interest.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I would like to know the total number though. Now that he's mentioned it, David,
There
can he
it
say the
is.
total number?
David
7?
said 7.
You
Perfect.
damn liar.
Oh, maybe he's talking about last show.
Yeah, yeah. Just this year.
Yeah, sure.
No, that's a walkthrough, Sam. I'm talking about blow through. You have the glass in the wind still, you know? Blow throughs are totally different. But I don't know. I never heard it, but it looked like it played everything, you know?
It did, man. I miss it a lot. For one, I miss having a full cab truck. Nick Jones will never let me live it down. The guy's literally like always giving me hell about it.
Yeah.
But I will finally say like I've lost the drivability in that truck. It still drives, and it's really a shame because it's like a super clean, smooth riding truck, and it'll just drive for. I drove it to Vegas, so
Yeah.
it'll drive.
Yeah.
But it's just not.
It's a 2-seater.
Yeah, and you can't see what the hell's going on around you, man.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I know it's with everything. Like, I have like a little Honda fast car, but you got something like that too. But you push it too far to where it's not fun anymore. Like it's
Well, that's where the Duramax come in, and I
Yeah.
really enjoy driving the Duramax. And every now and then, it's just so different to jump in the base truck and drive it. It's just way different. But I do it sometimes, just not a whole lot anymore. It's pretty much a garage queen now.
trailer queen. Yeah.
Hey, don't be
PCI.
Nick. Don't be calling me. Don't be calling names now, brother.
Yeah.
That's
He's got it.
no matter how much what you think about it, it's still like my life's work. So you can't just rag on somebody's shit like that. They spent a lot of time on. It may not be what it means to you, but it still means a lot to me.
Yeah. Apologize, Nick.
Yeah. Right now.
It just got real. We're not moving on till Nick apologizes fully. Shut up,
Yeah.
Travis. I hate Travis Young.
I never really knew the guy, but we talked in
Fuck Travis.
we talked amongst T-Fade in the circle of trust.
Oh yeah, at the secret meeting.
Yeah. Travis is a cool dude, man.
He's not. Don't say that. His mustache is cool. That's about it. That's about it. Nick, apologize, damn it. I don't care if you apologize. All right, so like I said, the year's over with. The show season. Well, besides CES, but nobody cares about that. But the
That's
show.
if you haven't been.
Yeah, true. I know. I'm joking. The show season is over ish. And you've been how many have you hit? Like of the big ones, like every one, huh? What about Heatwave? Did you go to Heatwave, Texas?
No, I couldn't
that.
do it, man.
So
Because Slam and Scraping is so close together, and then Heat Wave is literally like the next week.
true.
I just couldn't do it. I was tired of sweating to death. And
Yeah.
I had heard rumors about how hot that show is.
I just can't believe it's hotter than Scraping though. I just cannot believe it. Like maybe
I don't either. Even though we were in Jonathan Price's little setup this year under the shade tree and right there by the
fancy.
water, and it wasn't that bad,
No, it's miserable.
believe it or not.
Yeah, only in the shade. If you step out into that sun, it's over with. Like you just.
Well,
stuff-
we went back to they moved the audio area
Yeah.
all the way in the back, like completely away from the show, which was just heartbreaking for me. Because I'm always pro compete and demo. I love doing them both. And I had the original area for where the competing was going to be was just the best thing ever. And somebody messed that up for everyone. They were complaining about it. And Greg just gave the big FU to everyone and stuck that thing back in no man's land.
I know that. I don't know. You can't make everybody happy.
No.
He tried to every year. Like tried to make it.
It was going to be in the best place. I mean, the place that it was at was going to be amazing. and didn't work out.
Right.
So
The only thing I hated about scraping is the lines to drive through the competition and stuff. Cause man, it just would never go, and then people would come up the wrong way, and then you stuck there. That was the only issue I had with like the audio area at the time. So I mean, he made it a bigger area, but just away from everything.
yeah.
It
Well, like I
sucked.
said, we went back there, and my God, was it hot?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just insane. I didn't want to be back there.
No, 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 no. Yeah, it was about like the exhaust of the like Coliseum and stuff. It was just miserable. All right, so
Yeah.
like I said, you've been to a bunch of shows around the country. You've traveled the globe. No, not the globe. What can you tell us about different show, different areas? Like what stood out to you about the different communities around the nation?
Well, okay, so any and everybody knows the place to be every year is Slamology, and there is no ifs, ands, or buts, questions about that. It is like the all-time mecca of car audio. If you haven't been, you got to go. For all of you that go, then you know what I'm talking about, and I mean, you just can't beat it. As far as the area is concerned, I don't really think it's a great area. I think it just lucked out that everybody just happens to go. But the town sucks. The drive there sucks. The roads suck. Um, but yeah, the show itself is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Um,
Was it Indianapolis?
yeah,
Fuck. It's like all the
but
way up
like I
there.
say, man, like I didn't really see anything on the way there. It's just a long drive with crappy highways, and then all of a sudden you get off the highway, and then bam, you're there.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah,
but
nobody likes Indiana. Fuck Hank.
I haven't really spent enough time there to get to know the town. But the show's nice, and when you get a big group of guys and you go to a bar or something to hang out, that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I didn't really spend enough time there to know the town. Don't really want to either.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why it almost should be like some kind of halfway point regional finals or something like that. Because wait, was Yuseki there? Yeah, every org was there, huh? Pretty much. DB
Yeah,
Drag.
I really wanted to compete there
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna shit on both you and Drew for that.
I didn't do it. I couldn't
All the
do
way
it.
up there, no
Well,
competition
well, I went there. I
to
wanted to.
dominate.
No,
You gotta go there to dominate.
I wanted to go there, and I wanted to support CES and PSI both. So I had plans of kind of going back and forth and trying to spend some time in their booth and meet
Yeah, I hear it.
people, and I just could not find the time to sit in that line for 3, 4, 5, 6, however many hours it would have took to run. I already got a lot of the points I needed to qualify by starting. I went to both IFOs and CES in Vegas, so just those 3 shows alone, I was qualified. So there was no reason for me to run.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. It takes like if you're sitting in line, it takes away from like promoting the brands that helped you.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
and I still like this has been 2 slams now that I've literally maybe have got a handful of demos. I do more walking around than anything, just walking around the show. And I got the golf cart. So this year we'll be on the golf cart, and I plan to get lots of demos from people. Hopefully,
yeah,
if I can ever manage to get away from my vehicle.
you have to
Um,
you have to figure out a playlist that you could just turn on and like hide the knob or something. Just
I
let
can't
it.
do that, man. When you got Drew Jones around, you
Yeah,
walk you walk away from your truck, you think it's cooling down, and you come back and that son of a gun is freaking in there playing it again.
Go play your own shit, Drew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
he's not allowed to touch the knobs.
Yeah, he does pretty good with mine, but the problem is that I get out of it, it's hot. Then he jumps in, it's still hot. I get back in it, and I'm like going hard again.
Yeah, yeah. You guys gotta send it. Did yeah, Drew Jones. I'm gonna take it over. Don't you worry.
Oh, I know. He's that's what it's like, dude, man. You're not gonna bring the Tahoe to Vegas, man.
Oh, is that a big drop right there?
Yeah, sad. I'm gonna sad react that.
I'm gonna go bump every post he's made about getting the Tahoe ready. CES 3 weeks. Everybody gonna bump that.
Yeah, let's all go back and comment on those posts.
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna go delete them now. Brandy, get on that. Brandy, get on that. You're his marketing manager. Joking, not joking. Yeah, Drew, why you not going to CES, bro? What's going on with that, man?
He's going. He's just gonna fly in.
Oh, why's the Tahoe not going? Poor guy. Letting down a lot of fans there, Drew. Everybody go unfollow his page.
Well, I will say one good thing about Drew is he goes and he meets all his builds, and he goes and listens to them, and makes everybody kind of feel important themselves, which he should. That's his business, but I don't ever get a chance to do that, and I regret it after every show. So maybe I should try it once.
Don't bring the truck.
Just don't bring the truck.
Yeah, that's another thing. It takes your time. It takes your time away from it's almost like a job, Like you have to, stay by the truck and play it.
I know. That's something that I battle with every show. I'm like, man, I love demo, and I love showing all my hard work. But at the same time, I travel far away, and I have all these intentions of hearing all these builds that I see online, and 9 times out of 10, I don't ever get a chance to hear them.
Like you have to pay somebody, pay Nick Jones to run your truck a little bit. Let you.
I'm trying to get Brandy to run it, but she acts like she's scared or something.
Brandy, what's up? You don't want to take over the knob? Just turn it up. All you gotta do is turn it all the way until it doesn't go anymore, and we're good.
I already do that now.
What level you think you demo at? All the way, really? Just whatever it's got for that song? Or nah? Nah, turn it on.
Probably 80%.
I still have footage of you and Drew at slamming. I just didn't do nothing with it. I tapped out immediately. It sucked. I'm not feeling that. Was that 6 too? That was 6 at scraping, huh? Lord. Yeah. All right, so what about that? What made you move from 6 to 7 and just go weird and odd number on me? Just get louder?
Just trying to get louder.
So no more power wasn't an issue, obviously. You got a 7500 on each one, right? So you just needed more cone area.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it gained a good bit.
Yeah, but it was a lot of work. like in hindsight, I almost think that, and I've been told this by several close friends, that I probably should have just left it the way it was, and maybe enjoyed a season with it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, right.
You know me, man.
Yeah, rebuild mid-season.
I've always got to just tear shit up and try again, but so yeah, I'm gonna let this thing. Hopefully, it'll make it all year long without getting the knife again.
Yeah, I was about to say, is this the last version of it? Final version or no?
I think so. I think like I said, I got a van, so I'm gonna maybe experiment with that, and it'll take away some of that want to build away, so I can enjoy the truck for a change. I just got to figure out a way to get both vehicles to shows now, or figure out which one to take and which one not to take.
Yeah, that's that Dunkin wealth.
But the truck, man, the truck's doing amazing right now. It's very musical. With the port, I think I finally dialed the port in. I'm not unloading subs anymore. They're not getting hot. Uh, like I say, it's louder. Um, and like I said, it's more musical. So that was a win for me all the way around.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm really enjoying the truck.
Did you do anything else to gain that, or just straight added the seventh sub and another amp,
I did all
and it
kind of
went?
stuff:
All right, there we go. Because it
resin, sanding.
because it went from like a 65 ish to 67, huh? Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, and people, I don't know if people realize how much louder that actually is.
Yeah, at that level.
It is so difficult to get from a 65 to a 65.5.
Yeah,
It just takes like an ungodly amount of testing and just everything working out perfectly.
yeah.
Um,
It's
it's tough, man. In the modified class that I'm in, where you can't modify the cab at all, it's very difficult. Like the truck just doesn't want it anymore. It's like it's tapped out. Like the truck's like the hell with this.
yeah,
You're not gonna get any louder. I'm not
yeah.
gonna let you.
I'm not holding this anymore. I'm
I'm
letting it
opening
go.
I'm opening the window up. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. I'm not
like
holding this pressure in my kick.
hey
Chill out.
man, the roof up here. I'm opening this shit up,
God,
and that's
that's
what
a
it did to me.
yeah, and that's another thing. Like people, like I shared it on our page. Like people don't see that side of it. Like you and I mean everybody with a big build. Price, Daniel Powell, I shared on our page too. Just the amount of pressure that these factory, how thin is that gauge steel has to hold. It's just insane to ask that, and once you get to a certain level, that's it. It ain't holding no more. Fuck it. I don't care how much deadener you got up there. It's coming
Well, I
off.
don't. Yeah, I don't know if you know or not, but I literally just had the truck fixed. I split the roof open, and my painter just sent me photos today of it painted.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm hoping to God that it doesn't happen again. I don't know what else to do. I'm trying my best. I do not want to wood roof the truck. I don't want to make it any more uncomfortable than it already is. I love the way it looks,
Right.
but I don't want to turn it down. So what do you do, man?
Right. What do you
What do
do?
you do? I don't know what to do.
I mean, to be fair, what you had like Memphis deadener up there? Or
That was after I tore the 7 layers of. I had Noiko on top of that.
yeah, that's trash.
Yeah, it's
I mean, maybe if you get like you, all right, but man, that's so much work. If you start all over, did you have to rip down all the deadener to weld it? Oh
yeah,
God.
it sucked.
I mean, so maybe if you put, the good stuff now, maybe it'll hold better. But still, even that is just still just you
Well,
know.
we had to. I had to leave it off. The body man needed to get the hammer and dolly up there. It completely just sucked the roof in when we welded it. Yeah, it looked like somebody was up there jumping up and down. It was so bad. So they had to work it out. I told them, dude, we can't be putting Bondo up there, man. That stuff's just gonna,
Yeah,
it's just
crack
gonna
immediately.
crack. It's gonna
Yeah,
crack, man. So he said he got it. He said he got it almost 99%, 95%. He said he did a real thin wipe, and hopefully with some better deadener.
yeah,
Um, I've even thought about putting a temporary stripper pole in just to like
just to see.
meter or something.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not gonna put a stripper pole in there in that truck to stay. It's not. I just don't like them. I mean, for anybody who runs them, that's all you. But
right.
as far as my truck's concerned,
Yeah,
I just don't want it.
it like it takes away from the look, especially in something like yours.
Yeah, but I mean, I've thought about like putting like a cargo jack where you can like maybe pump on it and max out the roof,
Yeah,
and then just to hold while I'm running street beat or metering, and then just popping the jack loose and taking it out. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
yeah. Man, you just want to stay in this the modified class? Is that why you don't want wood roof or?
Yeah, I can't. You can't compete with
No.
Carlos and Philip Scarborough, and
Yeah, you gotta have 70s.
I mean, look what Greg Corbin's done to his truck.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Is
truck
that
was
DD
that?
thing? Who's
No,
that
I
DD
think
thing? That low bass DD thing.
That's the tank.
Yeah, that's
The DD
stupid.
tank.
Also, yeah, that's stupid.
Well, it's cool for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like stupid cool. Like it's just Lord.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's definitely in its own league, man.
thanks
It's,
to Clue.
he's doing things that you just don't see. Um, there's guys out there that do the extreme stuff, and that's their deal. And I don't want to get to that, at least not now. With the builds that I have, I don't foresee myself doing that anytime soon. But yeah, he's got those type of numbers, but still something that you can have some pride and sit in and drive around and
Yeah, that's who it
actually
is.
get people to want to sit in it. That's the thing.
Right. Right.
Like, who the hell's going to want to go sit in Carlos's van? Not me.
Yeah. Yeah, no. That's just pain. I don't even understand that. Like,
No.
what's the loud? I think he's in the chat right now, Andrew McCullough. I think he's the loudest thing I've sat in, and it's just no. Like, no. I don't want that.
Andrew's truck is like ridiculously loud.
Yeah.
It's and the thing what is different about his and mine is he's tuned a little higher. So it's right at that frequency that the cab wants, and it just hurts, man.
Yeah, it's pain.
It hurts your teeth.
Yeah. His is another
Like,
one now that's clean and loud,
Yeah, really. He was a big influencer for me. I also and I used to like stalk his YouTube channel and watch everything he did, and I learned a lot of stuff from the guy. I mean, pretty cool channel.
Yeah. It's not. He's a loser.
Hey, it was useful to me, man. So if it helps anybody out, it helped me out.
Yeah, he's the one. His truck is the one that made me like call off anything over 40 hertz. Like I just anything over 45, I don't want it, man. Like I don't want to sit in that. I'll listen to it in the doorway. I mean, it doesn't do nothing for me. It's just pain. Like, it doesn't move air. It doesn't. It's just ow.
Yeah, it was pretty painful for me when I sat in it. But I haven't been in there. But I haven't been in there in several years, so I can't really compare it to what I have now because I haven't heard it in that long. But back when I sat in it, I had the Memphis blow through. So
so you got wrecked. Did you tap?
Yeah. No, I didn't tap, but I wanted to.
When he plays that, I forget the name of that stupid song. It's just straight 46 hertz.
He played a Millie by Lil Wayne.
All right, that's loud too. That's probably like a little bit. Yeah, that's probably a little bit off as his tuning. But man, that one song I can't remember. It's like, yeah, boy, and it just goes bam, bam, bam. He knows what I'm talking about. It's on my video, but oh my god, it's just a mess.
He knows right what to play.
Yeah, he's a loser.
Hey, it's what I say, man. It's getting the reaction from someone. So like, if you're gonna sit in somebody's truck and not make any reaction, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
just get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's no fun for either of y'all. Like enjoy. Like if you don't tap, that's fine. But like, you know it's fucking loud.
Yeah.
Like don't act like this ain't hurting you. You're not doing. Oh fuck. Collar's popping on that bitch.
Holla.
There's T.
What up?
What up, though?
Let me try to. No, he's in the middle. That's good. Oh wait, he's at the bottom. I don't want you at the bottom. Wait up. Hang on.
Screen back on here.
There it is.
Yeah, everybody will flip out if I'm not right next to you.
Oh, yeah, everybody was just asking.
I hear the Yeti. That's why I know he's here.
You hear the ice clanking.
Oh wait, is my
Oh god, why did you turn that off?
Oh, it's on the.
What was I gonna say?
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did.
Whoa, wrong one.
Oh god, what is going on?
That is frightening.
Yeah, that is.
That's strange.
You gotta click. You click in cam and mic.
Yeah.
And then you gotta use the.
I'm on my Mac That's frightening. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's definitely.
It's actually about as good as my external one anyway.
Thanks, Austin. Exactly.
Wait, is this on? Sorry.
What is that? Oh, all right. Shut up. All right.
Yeah, man, you're messing the show up, dude.
Yeah, bro. You're messing all the
Where we
flow
at?
up.
All right, well,
we were
what are we
mid
talking
combo. I didn't forgot what we were talking about.
We're talking about Andrew McCullers and like, how does he get inside of trucks that are over like a CRX? Does he have to like have somebody pick him up by the waist?
We were talking about people trying to act like they don't want to make a
Yeah.
reaction because they're trying to have this macho thing going.
Let me make.
And I don't even know where that stems from.
Let me make jokes, Duncan, please. Don't just shit on my jokes all the time. Jesus. Yeah, we're talking about. All right, Fade. We're talking about. You know, the guy that gets a demo, but he's just like, yeah, it's all right. When really he's getting like 65 to the head.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Dude, people talk about that all the time. I've seen like talking about what's the most aggravating thing about demos or whatever. And most of the time, people are like, when people don't act like they even give a shit that they're getting a demo.
Yeah, I mean, this is like what we do this for. Is the reactions. Like
don't don't be a loser and like overact, but like, you know, give me something. Don't be like, oh, I mean, you can tell those guys, but you know, don't try to be cool. Like, this is painful. You know, it's painful. Like, hold your ears a little bit. You know, wince.
Yeah,
give me something.
Yeah. I mean, I can sit in like a 40s or something, and I'll if it's not loud to me, then I'll just like bob my head to the music and enjoy the music. And
dude, I enjoy
up
140 something demos.
Yeah, SQ stuff.
So do I. I mean,
there's something
builds.
like enjoyable about a 65. That's just like trying to survive.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's cool. It's cooler on videos. I don't want to feel that.
No, for sure.
That's why Duncan's is weird, because his is under 40 hertz, but still I tapped out. Like, dude, that was a weird sensation. Like, shit's moving all around me, and I'm like, dude, this is about to shut down my kidneys or something.
Yeah, it's different.
Fade, I think your mic is on the wrong one.
No,
Fade.
I had to just turn it on.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm on my MacBook tonight. Normally on the Windows.
Oh, Fade wealth.
This is my trading laptop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell us how that's going.
Not so great. Not so good. Not so good.
Yeah. What was I talking about?
Trying to be cool, getting a demo.
Yeah, I just don't do that, people. Like, you know.
Yeah, if somebody's gonna be cool enough to let you hear their shit and like risk blowing it up, whether it's a 140 or a 160, like if you didn't want to be in there in the first place, you know,
donate money if y'all want Drew in.
What?
The only way Drew's getting in is somebody donates money. That's
Seriously.
just it.
I got three.
At least $20, $20 in super chatter.
Yes, $20 in super chat. I'll let Drew in, but he's gonna take over the conversation. I still want to talk to Drew. Oh, National Lampoon Christmas Vacation.
Dude, we have watched it every day.
Dude,
like 10 days.
My missus don't like it. She's like, just
what?
Yeah, she's about to. Yeah, no, not even divorce, murder.
And then,
divorce will come later. Man, yeah.
Dude, mine and I just like relentless with the quotes back and forth all day, every day. You serious, Clark?
Yeah, that's a great.
They're watching it right now downstairs. Right now.
Yeah, Duncan's got it on. All right, so I'm not aware of it really, but can you talk about the new build? Is it replacing the truck, or is it just going to be like on side of it?
It's just replacing my need to want to build.
That's a powerful need right there.
So who's wait? All right, so who's building it, or what's going on?
What do you mean? Who's building it?
Duncan said somebody's building it.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's already built.
But
I'm going to
bought, not built.
Get it. I'm going to get
Put the fuses in.
Yeah.
The
first thing I'm doing is I'm going to put a huge bought, not built sticker
there it
on
is.
the windshield.
No, you won't. You won't do it.
I am doing it.
That's fantastic.
It's already in the process.
Oh my God.
Well, is it somebody we know? I mean, are
You
you
know-
are you taking like? Are you gonna? You're talking. You're allowed to talk about it now, or you can call Drew and see
Yeah.
if you're allowed to talk about it right now if
That's
you want
true. Should you? Do you need his permission?
to. PM Brandy, y'all marketing manager, to see if you can talk about it.
David said bought. It is
Yeah.
bought.
Yeah, bought not built. All right, if you could talk about it, go. Give us
Go.
the rundown of
Where's
where
that
you
go?
bought it from, who we know.
Is it going to be louder than your truck currently? Does it play
Yeah.
music? What it do at 20
Yeah.
hertz?
Why do you say it like that? Yeah, it kind of is. It's gonna be louder.
I mean, it's pretty
It's
tough
gonna
to
be
get much louder.
It's an Astro van. I mean,
Wait,
just imagine what I'm gonna do to it.
Who? All right, well, whose is it? Who'd you get it from?
Bobby Wright.
Sounds familiar, but I don't know these people you talk
What's
to.
He's,
man.
615s?
12.
Oh, 12. Oh, we're talking band pass style now.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
a fourth order. Big fourth order. Big huge port.
Fourth order band pass.
Yeah.
What's
I gotta be pedantic, semantic.
Like I say, I got the van. All I've seen is pictures online, and
You should do 6 15s and then 6 passive radiator 15s and turn it into a sixth or seventh. There you go. Talk to David Moore. I heard he does passive radiators.
Hey, did you see my shit? Fade?
Oh my god.
The gang is all here.
Oh my god. I thought that was part of your t-shirt. That is frightening.
That's what somebody else said too.
That is disturbing.
We here.
Bro, what the can I get some swag? I guess
You
I
gotta buy
something.
stuff. Yeah,
Gotta buy
that's
shit.
what happens.
Yo, Dave, I need some shit.
Yeah, he said send him an invoice for something. That's what I told him. That's what I told him. He messaged me like, Luke.
Yeah, just send me an invoice.
Yeah, that's like literally what I said. I said, send me an invoice for something, then I'll buy it.
I don't care what it is. Like,
Yeah.
just
All right. So is this build? This build is gonna be numbers or demos or both or neither?
man, I really don't know right now.
Yeah, so it's a get in where you fit in, just hair
It's
tricking
just something
monster.
new to mess with and see what I can do with it, and we'll see what it likes, and I'll take it that direction.
Lit.
I like that.
Yeah. All PSI. What's the equipment? Hit a soft
right.
spot.
All PSI, everything.
No, it ain't. He's got to
No.
say it. Oh, he's turning his back on you. Shit.
Dude,
I hit a soft spot. You don't have to answer.
Loyalty's so tough to find these days.
Yeah. 2019.
Seriously, dude. This is why we don't have sponsorships anymore. Everybody's just looking for the cheap.
So what's it gonna be? Can you say?
Right now it has sundown subs in it.
Oh God,
You're fired.
traitor.
Fired. Cut them all out right now and at least get PSI recalls.
Yeah, get a sticker.
Well,
get an F it
that's-
sticker.
Yeah, or
the
just
plan.
pull the sundown sticker off and put PSI
Yeah.
stickers on.
They have to be reconed, like several of them. So
Obviously,
that's the plan.
they're sundown.
Dude, that cracks me up when you go on Facebook and everybody's always talking about, well, how come every time I see a sub needs a recon, it's a sundown. They just blow left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because like 10K on an SA, bro.
So the plan is to get with David and get some soft parts.
You're such,
But he's
such a
battling.
douche, dude. Just he's like trying to be all coy and whatnot, but you're not very good at being coy. Just tell us.
Well,
They gotta get recon. I mean, it is what it is. Cause junk. Thanks to Clue.
It's garbage.
Cause shit.
Calm down, junk. What is that picture?
I don't know.
that
Girl,
his new
a
lady?
Pride. No, that's a Pride model.
Oh,
oh yeah.
the loudest builds have sundown. Pride and
B2.
Alphard, they might B2. They might.
B2 is the loudest in the world.
might have
Period.
Something to say about that.
Beat that, sir.
Top of the game. Damn, we got some scum down nut huggers in the chat these days.
Fuck Jacob and his gluten allergy.
For real. No, we're
Yeah,
all
P-
we're all
PSI.
allergic to gluten.
Yeah.
PSI
we sent
nightshades.
we sent him king cake and he couldn't have any.
Ha.
I told him, sorry, bro, they don't make gluten-free king cakes. That's not a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, get some compact Neos in there.
Hit up Directronics. I
Yes,
just
sir.
saw somebody talking shit about Directronics on Facebook. Did y'all ever get that straightened out, Nick?
Steven,
So
come
when-
here.
When's the van debut?
Well, I'm gonna get it. I'm probably gonna get it after CES. How can I get the pictures back on there?
Who is that?
That's
The
my
son.
son. My son.
Oh, what's up, son? Son?
What's up, son?
Throw up your gang sign.
Oh no, dude.
What does he do? Like 60s already?
Yeah, he's got a CRX.
Way.
Does he really?
It doesn't
Yeah.
work. It turns my screen.
What are you trying to do?
Oh my dude.
I don't know. He's trying to see us, our face.
I can't see.
Turn
us.
it sideways.
Yeah, but then
I
his
am
turns the
sideways.
camera sideways.
Yeah.
It's a shit show, dude.
Can you see yourself?
No.
Well, you're in frame. Don't worry about it. Oh,
You can try it again. Try to turn it sideways. Just see if it works. You know.
It doesn't.
Oh, lit. It's technology,
Oh, well.
bro. Y'all are old.
old. You're probably older than Dunkin.
Not. He posted his
David-
age the other day.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
You fucked that up.
Yeah.
David likes seeing man titties.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, we cannot go one episode without seeing man titties. I swear to God.
It's our calling card.
All
All right, so
apparently,
you didn't get the van yet.
No.
what
All right.
color is it? Is it wrapped or painted?
Is it out there? Like, can I
Yeah.
look it up right now?
Can we look it up? Do you have any pictures?
I mean,
Can
don't
we
ask
see
me
it?
to
Is
send
it a secret? Are you rebuilding it? You gonna roll with what it is and just change gear?
I think the plan is to play it like it is and to see what happens.
And if it sucks immediately,
What did you buy it doing? Like, what numbers did he say it did and whatnot?
They always
Um,
lie. Everyone who sells an SPL vehicle lies every time.
Ex Jeff Sanford.
Supposedly, it does a 66 sealed.
Whoa.
That's all
Yeah.
right.
This is kick country, bruh. It's like 69s or something.
I mean,
That
the
would probably
guys,
falls on the face.
those guys over there, they don't like doing outlaw. They always rag us about it.
Snobs. I don't know why. Like if
I don't either.
I mean, if I do a 66 kick and you do a 66 sealed, yeah, probably the sealed is going to be louder on the kick.
Maybe.
But I mean, it's not like it's port scores, you know. That's the big thing they think,
Right.
you know, like
That's what it is.
take it off the kick, bitch.
Well, the thing is that they do all their testing sealed, so they know what to adjust and whatnot.
Right.
We test everything with the door open. So
Right. That's another big thing. They're more built for sealed.
I could be building my port and testing and changing it and gaining an outlaw. But then if I was to seal it up, everything that I'd done could have been killing my sealed score. I have no idea.
Right. There's different, like, that's what I mean, I'm not smart, so I don't know anything. But there's different, like, deadening strategies for sealed versus outlaw, you know?
Yeah, and they don't have like overall, like when you go to a show, they won't have like a best overall, like what you do in each category. So you build for one thing. If you want to win and want to be the best, you have to build for that thing. And all we do here is outlaw. So why would I not build for outlaw?
The 1 year I doubled up in Iasca and USAC, excuse me.
Sounds
I started trying to maximize my sealed score, for base boxing. And I actually picked up 2 full DB sealed and lost outlaw. I mean, it wound up working out for me, but that just goes to show you, like, if you optimize for one, it's really difficult to optimize for the
like
other.
like shit wants to move outlaw, you know, like stuff wants to flex to be louder, you know. And sealed, you just dead.
Okay, so Bobby's saying that he does do outlaw on the dash. Okay.
random.
We do it in the kick.
What is that picture?
I don't know. Oh, Brazil, maybe some kind of Brazilian thing. I don't know.
It's obviously soccer, maybe. I don't know. Y'all crack me up with your pictures.
David Moore said he sent you a picture, so share your screen and show us what it is.
I can't.
Oh,
He
my
can't
Dude,
even capitalize his last name. You think he knows how to share the picture?
He did that on purpose.
You're lucky just to have me on here. Like this thing is like.
Oh, really?
I'm
Facts.
saying like if I hit like the wrong button, I'm gonna be gone.
And it automatically defaults to Drew, and then we have to cut the hard
Yeah, yeah. Then we just gotta delete it. Delete this from YouTube. Yeah. So the new build, just
Deadening
next.
Deadening. People want you to elaborate your deadening strategy for kick scores.
Me? Shit, they ain't
You
ready for
said
that.
it.
They ain't
I
ready
didn't
for
say
that.
it.
Wait, I don't see what that is.
I'll tell you how to deaden for kick. Don't.
Yeah, I thought about remetering now that all the deadeners off the ceiling to see what would happen.
You probably gain.
Yeah. You're gonna break something though.
You will gain and then break everything, and you'll never get it back.
Where do you see that comment? I don't see that.
Oh, it was a private message.
Oh, who? David?
No.
Look, Daniel
Who?
New right there says his 1K build for drag loses when he opens the door, and he has a CRX.
There
So,
you go.
and you know what's funny is CRX is like it's not universal. Everybody thinks you do the same exact thing in every CRX ever, and it's not that way. That's why mine was called the retard. I swear, everything I did in the thing that was supposed to be a guaranteed gain in a CRX lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Are you a soccer fan? That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what he said.
The Hoya.
All right. Y'all want to get me off of here? Get somebody else in?
Sure. I'm tired of looking at your face.
Beat it.
I'm hungry. I want to
I'm
eat.
gonna talk shit about you.
Now, no, brother.
I don't.
All right. I enjoyed it, man.
Wait.
Appreciate it.
Wait, one more thing
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
Can you just say, "Kick them, bitch"?
It's the greatest thing in
They should have never gave me this this option to do that.
This is the greatest thing in the history of mankind.
Yeah, thanks, Duncan. I appreciate it. He definitely held it down, bro. Like
The show.
we had him. Wait, was it you? No, it was me again. I was all alone with the Team Notorious, and they just kept undressing me with their eyes. But I feel like I couldn't get to like talk to him 1-on-1, like, and get his stories out. You know?
Why? Because the chat.
No, I'm saying when I had Team Notorious on. with
Oh,
them,
right. Yeah.
I couldn't just
Between the
zone in.
rattling of Jordan's cup and Drew's
God.
diarrhea of the mouth.
I couldn't have the topics on. Oh, this is what happens. I posted the topics at like 2:00. Fade hits me at 6:15. Bro, can't be on till like an hour later. Got Christmas pageants.
I mean, what do you want me to do? I sent you a video.
Yeah, no,
I was-
I couldn't watch it.
I was bowed up.
Yeah, but we'll talk about the topics right now. What time?
Yeah,
is
let's
it?
talk about it.
Yeah, we got time. All right. So the big thing. Wait, let me make a banner because we're special and fancy.
Yeah. That's how
So
we
the
roll.
big thing, not big thing, I guess, but I don't know, maybe. So, oh God, somebody shared the link with Drew, and I'm not adding him on the show.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
Oh, you know who that was.
Yeah. Well, Duncan, you just burned the bridge, buddy.
That's a shame.
All right. So the big topic was Drew. We'll get you on another time. I can't. We got topics, and you don't know nothing.
I think he's with
Yeah, he is.
Some Dyer or something.
Yeah, I don't. We tried to have that guy on too. I don't care anymore. He won't let. Wait, is that the same people as from Pete Koliskaligli?
No.
No, it's not. Okay.
That's
All right. Well
AD
then,
Designs.
that's who you tried to have on, and they like just blew us off the water. Huh?
Yes.
But you did have to try to hear about Dyer or Deer.
I did.
before.
We were talking about him. Yeah, we're gonna have him on.
All right. So beat it, Drew. But I don't know. Do you want to let him on? I don't care. We can save the topic.
No,
or-
we got topics. We got half an hour.
Wait.
We got
so you
about
wanna-
half an hour.
Yeah. So you want to let him on or topics?
Let the chat decide. I don't care.
All right. Chat decide. Nobody donated $20, so it's looking kind of
Also
slim
true.
here.
Also true.
Duncan, you burned the bridge, you bitch. You know, and don't, bruh, what happened in the last 10 years? Jesus, Duncan. Like, put the fork down. I mean, I'm fat, but
Wait,
look at
who
that.
is that in the picture?
That's Duncan, like
Shut
10
up.
years ago.
Shut up.
Healthy. We're deciding, Drew. Wait, how do I keep sharing these stupid shits? All right, Nick Jones, you don't care. You don't matter. All right, if we get 5, let him in. We'll let him in. Hang on tight, Drew. Coming in clutch.
Yo, nice.
All right.
Nick doesn't count.
Jimmy doesn't count either. You're on the same
Drew
team.
doesn't count.
All right. Wyatt said yes.
Oh Lord, Wyatt, kick somebody, block Wyatt.
Oh fuck, we got too many.
Colton, ban Colton,
Oh, I could ban him.
ban Robert Abshire.
I hate it.
That's crazy.
I hate it.
Bro, just do something with that shit on your face.
How
please.
much to shave the beard live?
You can't afford it.
Yeah, just name a number. Say
I
it.
don't know.
No, there is no number.
There's got to be a number.
Nope.
Cure world cancer.
Yeah, there's a number.
All right, cure world cancer. We handle that.
Oh, we're on it. Fade, get on that.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to Biden. He's curing cancer.
No,
That's what he
no,
said.
he's not.
That's
Biden's
what he
curing
said.
cancer?
Biden is not curing cancer.
That's what he said. That he's gonna cure cancer if you elect him president.
All right. What? Go, Drew.
Nothing. I just want to call in.
I thought you had some guy there. Who's there?
Hey!
That guy looks fancy as fuck.
Howdy.
No.
Well,
we need more light.
We're in California, so he's kind of fancy as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all in Cali?
Yeah, we're just north of San Francisco.
Does it suck? The
Yeah, look,
weather?
come on this side.
Dude, I hate
No, that's good. That's good right there.
Yeah, the light's good now. We're
Yeah,
good
that's
now.
good right there.
God, it was so windy and cold and shitty all the time
Get
and
up,
rainy.
Never been in California.
Like 10 years of my life.
Got you right here, buddy.
That's why I'm so liberal.
Duncan, shut up.
Dude, that is
Okay,
Dunkin'.
Yeah, that's wild, huh?
That is wild.
Is that Duncan?
No, that is. Yeah, that's Dunkin' like 10 years ago.
Jeez,
All
sorry.
right. So introduce yourself and tell us what you're about.
My name's Andrew
Gotta get beer.
from A Dire Audio. Oh, Drew's out. Needs beer.
Yeah. Good. Beat it.
No. Okay. I'm the owner of A Dire Audio.
Oh, okay. The owner. Nice.
Yeah, no, we spoke, a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, so...
What?
He has the
I
XBL
mean,
goodness.
did Drew just like knock on your door one day and be like, "Yo, what's up? I found your address on Facebook and I'm here to."
No, he just wanted to come out and visit, so he decided to come out.
Well, that works.
Booty calls.
Yeah, so there's something strange going on there. I don't know what it is.
No, decided to come out and hang out here for a couple days.
Yep.
That's us. How long have you owned a dyer?
We started it back up in January 2018, so almost 2 years now.
Making it. Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, it's a lot of patching together a lot of the old designs that when we bought the company. My business partner and I bought the company. A lot of the design files were, they were there, but they weren't complete. A lot of the old, tools were long gone, so we had to retool a bunch of stuff. It was a lot of testing to get stuff functional.
Did did any like patents come with the company or?
So Dan Wiggins, the old owner of the company, he has the patent for XBL squared, or Extreme BL is what it's really called.
Mm-hmm.
He has the patent, so anyone that makes XBL stuff pays him.
Just owes him money, right?
Yeah, and a lot of the XBL stuff is in like smaller stuff, like smaller speakers for I think XBL's in Sonos. I think it could be in some Apple products, some like Android products. Like it's a lot of places that really don't advertise it because to those consumers it doesn't really mean anything.
Right.
So that's where it's benefits the most, and that's where Dan is working with a lot of companies.
Yeah, Dan is a beast, and he's one of the subwoofer Illuminati, as I call them, that everyone should know, but don't. You know what I mean? Like he's in the background, like doing his thing and like just bringing us beast mode technology. But what's your background? Are you an engineer? Are you a businessman?
Not an engineer. business and marketing.
Okay, cool.
But I've been in the car audio hobby scene since I was, I think, like in high school. So it's always been a really like serious hobby. And then randomly ran into Dan at CES one year, and he was like, "Hey,
you want to buy?"
Yeah, that's literally how it happened. Like, hey,
and you're like, "Yeah, you have PayPal."
Yeah, that's kind of, no.
You got
and you're like, I wonder how much I have on PayPal credit.
Yeah, so he's like, "Hey, you want to buy it?" I'm like, well, never really thought about it, but sure.
What were you doing prior?
Prior, I was actually doing a lot of photography work. I was a doing photography before. That was like where my marketing came in. I worked in photography in a lot of like startup-y companies here in the Bay Area, in their photography and doing photography, video production, helping out with the marketing stuff.
Is that what brought you to CES, and where you ran into Dan?
No, I plan to meet him there. I've been talking with him for like
all right,
a year before, on and off. Like, hey, like, is a Dyer? Do you still have it? Like, is it for sale? And he's like, yeah, it's for sale. Like, and him and I, like, catching him on email is kind of hard because I literally, when I email him, I don't know if I'll get a response because I don't know what time zone he's in. He spends a lot of time in China, at the actual manufacturers. He does a lot of work for JBL, so they're always over there tweaking stuff, and he's actually like there on the ground in China. So connecting with him is kind of hard. So we spent a year going back and forth, like, hey, let's just meet at CES. And I had never been. I'd always wanted to go, more to like check out the show. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'll talk to Dan. I'll go drop by Scott at Phi while I'm out there. And
we say FI on this show. I don't give a shit what Scott says.
It's absolutely FI.
So yeah, I dropped by, I go say hi to him, and I figured I'd just make like a trip out of it. So my, just went, and Dan's like, hey, like, I know you're interested. How about, you want to buy it? I'm like, oh,
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
Yep.
Hey, Taylor, have you ever had any XBL, like in mids and highs or subs or anything?
No. As a matter of fact, I have not. Skip has some. Everybody I know has
No
some.
XBL.
No, I don't think I've ever owned an XBL driver. To my knowledge, unless it's in like my iPhone or MacBook or something.
Yeah, it's not really advertised there. The most popular was the old RE Audio Triple X's.
Yeah, I mean, Skip has the stereo integrities. Everybody
had him in there for a while.
The Mark, whatever, the slim,
the BMs.
Yeah, the BMs and
Baby Mags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Jacobs is going to use some XPL soon, or doesn't he?
To be honest, I don't know. If he does, like, it wasn't a big highlighting point in any posts or anything he made. I know he's coming out with some new mids.
I think that's it. I had
not sure if they were XBL or not. To be honest,
I think those crazy like depth ones he's made.
The Tridents are triple gap, so suck it.
Yeah.
Does every sub you guys make utilize XBL? And you know what? It just to throw it out there for anyone who doesn't know, can you give us a brief rundown on it? Like, can you?
Oh, yeah, like what XBL squared is?
Yes.
Yeah. For your first question, all of our subs except one is XBL squared. We are coming out with a line of subs called the KH series, which is all non-XBL squared. It's more budget friendly, but all designed from scratch here.
Awesome.
Because, XBL squared, there's a lot of extra machining, R&D, and specialty parts that go into them. So that's, the added cost. It's not like, oh, we do XBL, so we're going to charge, 4X just because we can. That's not really our mentality. That's not really what we stand for. It is strictly like a cost.
Charge it because you have to.
Yeah, it's like a strictly cost thing. Like, it is just that much more to make.
Yeah.
So XBL squared is I know you refer to like split coil, right? XBL is essentially a split gap. I should have I have an old MK or an old Brahma sub I actually broke apart so like I could show people like, hey, this is actually what's inside.
I was gonna draw and
don't use those. But I haven't.
It's basically like two gaps, right?
Yeah. So the top washer, a standard top washer is like this. That's the top plate, and you have your voice coil that moves up and down.
Right.
And this is a typical subwoofer has a thinner top plate. I don't know what they typically are. Whereas the XBL squared stuff has the much thicker top plate that, this is like solid steel, and it's machined so that there's two smaller, it pretty much looks like this. So your voice coil, and it's a shorter voice coil, which is why everyone's like, oh, your subs are so low of power handling. It's like, well, yes, to use XBL correctly, you have to use a shorter voice coil or else it doesn't really mean anything.
Right.
So you have a shorter voice coil that that's kind of
really, really rough, but.
And the yellow is not showing up on the camera. There it is. Yeah. So the voice coil, as it travels, it leaves one gap and enters the second gap, giving you that super flat BL curve and the high X max.
Right.
So that's basically what XBL is. And most common misconceptions are, oh, your power handling's low. Yes, it's low because you have to use a shorter winding on the voice coil for it to actually work properly. And other misconceptions, oh, you're, on people that sit there and stare at TS parameters all day, your BL is super low. Yes, it's super low just because of the design. But the thing is that the moment the coil starts traveling, the BL curve stays much, much more linear than a traditional subwoofer. Whereas if you looked at clipple data on a traditional subwoofer, the moment the cone starts moving from rest, your BL drops. It's not significantly. It's gotten better as manufacturing and machining tolerances have gotten better, but it does drop. So, so it's like those are the most common misconceptions with XBL. But that's basically what it is.
So as soon as the coil starts moving in the gap, right? There's less L in the gap, which is the length of wire in the gap. The B is the magnetic force. So the L is the length of wire. As soon as it starts moving, there's less wire in the gap. So your BL starts dropping.
Yes.
So what XBL does, I'm not explaining this to you, by the way. I know you.
No, but it's good to have.
As soon as the coil starts moving in an XBL motor, it picks up the other gap. It picks up the other gap, and then both ways it picks up the other gap. So it stays more linear, where so most subs have a BL, they're rated at 70%. So as soon as you lose, or as soon as you get to 70% BL, like how far out of the gap that gets, that's where they rate the BL. But it's way more that gap, that range is way higher in an XBL woofer because you have two gaps. Yeah, and what I was talking about with the triple is DSS used to have the Trident motor, and it actually had three distinct air gaps.
Got it. I'm not specifically familiar with that one.
No one is. No one is. Don't worry about it.
He's the only one. Him and one guy.
I think I have two of the only 7 made or something. But it was a retarded motor. But anyway,
Yeah, and I do want to point out there is the opposite technology of XBL, which is LMS, developed by Tilo at TC Sounds, where they did the same thing as XBL. Instead of doing it on the top washer, they did it to the actual voice coil winding. It's shaped like an hourglass. And so that's the opposite of XBL. So there are other options, or there are other it's cool that there are other technologies out there. You just don't hear about them very often.
Actually, I might be conflating XBL and MMAG in my head really quick. I have been drinking. So MMAG is a multiple air gap. So that's probably two different top plate. Anyway, I digress.
Anyway, my truck sounded real good, Taylor. Thanks.
Yeah, well, you had to change it up, though, didn't you? You had to mess it up.
No, I haven't. The only thing I did was I brought the mids up a little bit just because those are really bright. But I am going to be changing all the mids and highs and the sub to all a dire stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we're going to do a whatever sub fits.
Yeah, we're in the final
Cali.
the Coda.
The Coda. So we're going to do a Coda 10 in front of me, and then the XBL mids and highs in the truck.
Oh, so we got mids and highs too.
Yeah, the mids and highs are in the final stages of R&D. We have
Oh,
second round prototypes we're passing around to some people here in California that have helped us. They've lent an ear to stuff. So we're final stages of R&D there on the mids and highs, and then hope to see those like Q3 of 2020.
oh, that's way too late.
Everything's too late for him. Like he'll buy
I gotta have shit
tomorrow.
right now.
He'd buy it tomorrow and it'll sit in his garage until 2022.
Actually, that's exactly right.
Yeah. So
I mean, I'll have forgotten about it. But maybe give me some early prototypes and we can.
Hey, you'll remember whenever I bring the truck over to you to have you retune it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So we have a tweeter, which is an LDX 25. It's a variant of a design that's been out there. And then the mid is an all original design that Dan did for us. So all the stuff is still designed by Dan. And so it's the same original engineer working on the stuff. But yeah, and then we'll offer them, and you can buy them a la carte, and we'll have them as a kit, the passive crossover.
You're not going to put it out of most of our audience's price range, are you?
No, we're not going to be like it's not going to be a Focal, Utopia price range at all.
All right.
Speaking of price range, did you see my post yesterday?
No. What'd you got?
We went to a company called Magico, and they had a $600,000 speaker on display.
I did see that one. And there's no one in existence ever that can possibly justify that shit to me. There's no way. It's impossible. Can't do it.
Distance test.
Did you get to hear it?
No.
They didn't have anything hooked up. Didn't hear anything. I'm sure they had a listening room that we were not invited to.
Yeah,
but
they saw me and were like, oh, yeah, you can't come past the front door.
This guy's stealing.
Yeah, he's definitely stealing our design.
What am I stealing, bro? So
he's sneaking stuff out in his beard.
No. So all their enclosures are made out of aluminum, like billet aluminum.
Aluminium is not very expensive.
No, but they're heavy.
I don't give a damn what it's made out of.
Anyway, Skip, is your Honda going to be faster than Steven Duncan CRX?
Whenever he's ready to race.
You look bored. I had to make sure you're okay.
Yeah. I'm just listening.
I don't know if anybody wants any of that Civic.
No, they don't. It's got too much dead air in it now, though. It's slow.
That thing. I have been trying to buy that Civic from Skip for like 5 years.
You have the CRX.
Yeah, he's got too many things.
I do have too many things. One more thing I need is some Adire audio love, apparently, though.
Yeah, no, we'll get you something out there to play with.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah,
we'll try to blow it up. Actually, I'll give it a listening test first, and then I'll try to blow it up.
So
I do it the other way around. If it survives the blow up test, then I listen to it. But I'll do it the other way around.
So I've had a Brahma 12 that I haven't been able to blow up.
Haven't been able to, or haven't tried?
I mean, I haven't put a 7500 on it, but
I mean, that's kind of my thing, is tearing shit up.
We did get
it's like my best thing, really.
I mean, it's not the best case example, but we put the Brahma 12 in the Mazda and got a 147 out of it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
I mean, like I told him, that's like the worst example for an XBL sub ever on the planet. An 87 Mazda with no damage.
It really is terrible.
And some Chinese amps.
It's terrible. It's not an SPL. It's not an SPL thing,
No, it's not really an SPL geared.
But lots of stroke and linear BL curve. It should lend itself favorably to lower power applications. So we'll see. 9-second quarter mile.
Yeah. We do have a demo car with a Brahma 10 on only 400 watts, and it does just fine.
Oh yeah, you probably like that. The sub is also in front of you when you're sitting in the truck.
Footwell.
Honestly, I didn't think it was all that big of a deal, but after hearing your truck, it'll spoil you being in front of you the sub, because
Yeah, for sure.
they say bass is non-directional and blah blah blah, but dude, it sounds really good up there.
Man, especially when you're not trying to like having a time delay the sub a second and a half because it's 6 feet behind you or whatever it is.
The other thing about a linear BL curve, the way that you keep saying, or the way that you're trying to get across, Andrew, is that the distortion. There's little or to no BL shift, which is what most people perceive as distortion. A lot of people find it pleasing, like especially, no offense, our audience find that sort of distortion pleasing because a lot of us perceive it as like punch, but when you have a sub very close to you or in front of the cab like Drew's is, you need a really linear sub with low distortion. Otherwise, it becomes super obvious it's really close to yours.
Yeah, and you say that like anything below like 30 hertz, I can really hear that sub does not. I have a JLW3 right now, and it sounds like just a wet napkin. It does not sound good at all.
Right, because that's stroke. That's the suspension distortion.
Yeah,
or linear, right?
And you mentioned the distortion, so he sent one to a guy on For the Love of Bass, Tony, and Tony did a video of the sub like what looked like full excursion front to back with the trunk open, and you couldn't hear anything. Like it was like silent. The sub, no mechanical noise.
Yeah, that's the big deal. That's the big deal about XBL.
Yeah, and a lot of people perceive it as though it's not very loud, and that's because I've heard people describe XBL subs as the bass sounds very dry or sterile, and it's because it is lacking that
punch, right?
That punch or distortion, which we're so used to with everything else.
Yep.
Like it was just an adjustment for me. I went from subs that had like Z-Cons or whatever I had that was super progressive and super punchy and had that distortion to subs that were slightly more linear BL wise and then suspension wise. I was like, oh, this sounds, I don't like the sound of these.
Right.
It's not that good.
What do you remember?
That's all I like.
Do you remember when the Mega Rolls came out? And I don't mean to bring it back to Sundown with another owner on, but do you remember when it came out? It was like a big deal. Everyone said, oh, these subs can't play over 40 hertz and they're not very loud and blah, blah, blah. And they were just as loud. It just didn't sound like it because that distortion wasn't there. So it sounded different to your ear. The number was there, but it didn't sound that way because they were lacking the distortion because the Mega Roll didn't have all that suspension distortion.
So back to surround. I've learned since being here that you measure surround stiffness in a specific way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. I thought
See that?
I thought he was just mispronouncing diameter. I'm just an idiot. That's all it is.
See, that's why you make trips to California to learn new things.
Yeah, I've learned a ton. I've only been here like 2 days, and I've learned more about like how subs work than I think I've ever learned before. Just because I haven't had time to sit down with someone like this.
Dude, that can only make you better in your profession.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's good to understand how not just my stuff works, but how any other company stuffs work. It's just,
and plus it'll give me a chance to make my truck sound better than Taylor's, and then we're doing something.
Whew, that's a tall order right there, cuz.
Good thing I'm pretty tall.
That's true.
Skip.
Scotty Johnson did 170s with a Brahmas. Chill out. They loud.
Did he?
Yeah.
Holy
That's a super old video of him in the Astro van. Where
I had to look it up, but I thought for sure he had Brahmas, but I just looked it up to confirm before I made myself look smart.
Yeah, they were Brahma Extreme. They were a weird variant that Dan cooked up for him. But yeah, there was an XBL motor and a shorter voice coil. It was a Brahma-based sub and an XBL-based sub. So yeah, they can get loud with the correct applications and the correct power. So
I want to throw something out there, but I don't want to. But I'm not gonna.
no?
I'm not gonna. What? I'll message you later on.
All right.
Skip. I'll message Skip later on. Andrew, what do you drive daily? All they're talking about is Honda in the chat.
We lit.
Honda?
Yeah,
No,
like
Go ahead and tell them what you drive.
I have a Mini Cooper.
yes, that'll do. That'll do.
Yeah, I have a Mini Cooper Clubman. I think it's a 13 or something like that.
Oh, the Clubman?
Yeah,
Those things are awesome.
Yeah.
got the extra room in
I
there.
mean,
Does it have? It has the barn doors,
the
like
barn
this,
door.
right?
Yeah,
So
That's
speaking about the Brahmas being loud, I think he did 149 dB with 2 Brahma 10s in it.
I like that.
147.9 or
Close
something.
enough.
Yeah,
Close
it
enough.
was pretty close. But I ran out of power. I was underpowered for the class I was competing in. But it was just more of an example of, yes, it can get loud, but it also sounds great.
They're I don't know if you guys can see the chat, but
I
they're
don't
It's right
know.
here.
steady talking shit about imports.
Oh.
No one's worried about your 9-second Honda that ran a 9 one time out of 47 passes. Jeez.
I think Skip's Honda is all about driver error. Honestly, it ain't about
For
the
sure.
car. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's
driving.
probably like 9-second capable, but 15-second driver mod.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, so true.
Oh man! So what other topics did y'all have that y'all were gonna talk about?
Hey, Skip has the topic list. What else?
Fuck out of here.
Are you just kicked him?
Time for that shit.
Oh my god.
I gotta go. It's too much time.
Oh my god. Did you really kick him or did they go?
No, I fucking kicked him.
Oh my god.
Got time for that shit.
Have you been drinking?
Got time for that crap, bruh.
That's amazing.
Nah, I'm
Dude,
just joking.
I
No, we gotta have him back on.
Yeah, I apologize to Dyer and
I ain't apologizing to nobody.
I do. We're definitely
Why?
gonna have him back on without the other.
I'm God.
Without the Drew.
I'm God on here. I do what I want.
Without the big beard.
Joking. Love y'all, Drew. I just got time to go. Yeah, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. Like
Kick
we need.
rocks.
I need that I Brock energy, bro. I wasn't getting it. I need drama. Drama fuels this show. Like anytime we got good tech talk, the viewers just cry.
I kept poking him for something to argue about, and he kept being all nice and shit.
Who? Me?
Andrew.
About what? Wait,
I don't
was
know
that two Andrews?
Yeah, we gotta
wasn't-
argue about something.
That was an Andrew and a Drew?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
And there's an Andrew Bailey in the group.
He never wants to be on our show either. He
No,
came
he
on one
never.
time. He shocked me with how old he was.
Is he old? Are you old? He has a
He looked
CTSV,
old.
though. It's like 700 horse. He let me drive it. It was like the second greatest moment of my life.
Yeah, Steven, I don't care about your RC cars.
Are we about to talk about RC?
No, I'm not talking about nothing anymore. I'm done.
Are you done?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
told
is
you should have.
eight something.
Yeah, we should have had the topics.
Yeah.
No, we appreciate it, Drew. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I just like to do that because it's funny.
It is funny.
I don't never mean any malicious intent by what I do. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's 100%
Sometimes it's warranted.
malicious.
But yeah, we didn't get to none of the topics today, but we'll get to them next week maybe. Maybe Monday because Christmas Eve is Tuesday and Christmas is Wednesday, and then I don't know. Are you working Monday?
No. Yes.
No, Travis. Nobody's heard of PFI in Colorado, bruh. Nobody watches Boosted Boys. You're the only one. Come in here.
He's the only one in the know.
Yeah, he's the only one that figured it out. No, I haven't heard of him.
You ever heard of Cletus McFarland?
You ever heard of 1320 Video? It's this new YouTube channel.
1320. I just ran across this video.
Yeah, I'm just joking with you, Travis. Yeah, bro, they're retarded. They're all fun to watch. I don't know. That's all I got.
All right.
We had topics, but we wasted them
All right,
on Drew
listen.
and his beard.
5 minutes. Give me one topic, and
It needs more. Wait, what was the other one I
just
had?
give me one, and I will annoy everyone in the chat because they're wrong.
Man, what was it? Let me see. Wait, I'm sorry. Scrolling through our messages, I see your Porsche bubble.
You didn't see
If you don't, yeah, no, I see it again. It made me laugh.
Dude, people are serious. They
Yeah.
are
Why do you? If you don't have one of those, you don't keep your cars long enough. But if you don't have one of those by next year,
I will 100% have one. Brad told me if he comes to my house and sees it in the bubble, we're not friends anymore.
Dude, Dan, chill out. What? Unless you talk, nothing, no Honda. Maybe an NSX or something, but even that.
No, is he talking about twin cams?
No, twin turbos.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
No, yeah, like Jeffrey said.
Single
No.
win.
Oh God, no.
Yes.
Like Jeffrey said, the fastest Honda in the world runs a single turbo, so there's no need for, chill out.
I
don't have it. I'm not.
Cams.
No, he's not. They were right
Definitely
here.
talking about cams.
Are you serious, dude?
He's definitely talking about cams.
No, he's not. Twin turbo K series.
Oh, beat it. Twin turbo.
Yeah, Jeffrey Sanford has a lot. What's up, Bobby? You joined late. Stephen Duncan already dissed you. Rewatch it back.
Yep. What about a twin turbo single cam? Does that count?
No.
You gotta have twins?
No, that'd be stupid.
Why?
Although, because one is more efficient.
Don't hate on me. I'm gonna twin turbo the CRX, the D16A.
That's not a. Oh yeah, it is a 16. You could.
I could.
I made
I
300
just want
horsepower.
to JRSC the thing and be done with it. Just make it a little bit more fun.
God, that would be the worst. It's just,
That would be the greatest thing in the history of mankind.
they just don't make power.
Yes, they do.
No.
I mean,
Like you're gonna go from 90 to 110.
Yeah, it would be like a B16. It would be like a B16 swap, but for half
more
price.
and more torque.
Yeah, and more torque. Exactly. The B16 has the same torque as this friggin' motor in it now.
Yeah, it does.
90.
Up until 55 RPM, 5,500 RPM, it's the same motor.
It is. It really is. It's so.
Yeah, K series and nasty. All right, that's all I got. I hate everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
y'all all suck.
They all suck,
And
especially.
y'all didn't donate to get Drew on, so y'all owe us. Somebody go buy t-shirts.
Us. Yeah, go buy t-shirts.
Go buy t-shirts, stickers,
hats,
and show me
here.
them.
Look,
Cause I didn't want that loser on.
not that one. I wanted the other guy on.
Yeah.
But not the other guy.
Wait, so who was the original guy? Dan?
Mm-hmm. Dan Wiggins is a beast mode.
Is he?
Like literally every single person watching this show right now or in the future has owned a Dan Wiggins sub. Literally every single person.
I'll talk about cars.
Whether you know it or not, you've owned a Dan Wiggins.
I think somebody's already done a K swap in a Fox body. They've done the DSM motor.
You guys.
All right, that's all I got.
Who's got the fastest car in the chat right now?
Probably Sanford. Probably Jeffrey Sanford.
Bailey's definitely the fastest.
No, not strictly quarter mile.
Quarter mile.
I think Sanford's run 9, son.
What?
Yeah.
Sanford always be talking that shit. He said he got 6K out of a stinking D5 too. He's a liar.
Yeah, he lies.
Yeah, Honda T Series done 700. Don't believe you.
Speed Factory, bro.
Dude, he's always talking that shit.
700? I don't know if they did 700. I think they did 680 or 90.
All motor too. I
yeah.
Jeff, huh?
Yeah.
You're such a bullshitter.
They've done everything in a Fox. You can swap anything in a Fox body. It's so dumb.
At 27 volts and 0.14 nominal on caps.
Oh, hey, come on now, Brian. You already did that. Don't be doing that again, bro. Go buy a T-shirt, man.
We gotta send him some swag.
I said it a million times, but he doesn't want to. He's always on the road. He says.
Your address, dude. We'll send you some stickers and a T-shirt or something. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You said.
Stink.
The onus of proof is on the claimant.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew Bailey versus Sanford at Slamology.
Yes, please.
Line them up.
Oh my god. I would soil my pants.
Yeah.
I'll soil my pants.
Yeah.
Except Andrews is like a daily driver and has AC and
yeah, for sure. That's the biggest thing about V8s. Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, we gotta go. All right.
We appreciate everybody. Andrew, Dunkin coming in clutch, bro. Last minute.
Drew, Dunkin,
the two Drews.
All the Drews.
What do you think he's doing out there? Telling people he's good at designing stuff.
I wonder I wonder if he's got them all snowed.
I don't know what that
I mean,
means.
he's got Facebook snowed.
Yeah, he's got Sundown too.
Yeah,
Got JP. He's got. I
He's
don't
got
know.
them all fooled.
I
Pretty
just
good.
ain't. Can you stop helping him like tune his shit, dude? Let's do that. Whenever I'm gonna get some other new car and we're gonna do a full build, and then me versus Drew, only us tune it and just see what happens.
You and him?
Me versus
No help.
him.
Yeah.
No.
No help from me?
Yeah. But you're there to judge. But you can't be like, don't give me any favoritism.
No.
Or maybe get somebody else who doesn't like me. Maybe somebody that doesn't like me and
Yeah.
you like.
Like, yeah, Brad.
Brad doesn't like.
doesn't like you at all.
No, not at all. You see
Yeah,
what he
wait,
did to my?
let's
You
do
see what
that.
he did to my Civic doors? God, I don't know how to. I
So
can't show them in
bad.
public.
I know,
It's
it's
so
so bad. He just hacked them up.
Oh my god! Like there's just
Horrible.
gaps. I'm not even joking anymore. There's literally like gaps all over the thing. I had to seal.
He's
So much silicone.
He's fired.
And I'm not gonna keep it's months.
That dude.
That's all I got. All right, appreciate it. Hey, the amp dyno topic we'll get to next week. I don't know what happened, but that's a cool
That's
topic.
my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault.
absolutely
I got like Christmas cantatas and
Yeah, you got pageants.
pageants.
Wait, a what?
Whatever they're all.
What's a Christmas cantata?
Isn't it like a Catholic thing? I don't know, man. I got shit to do with babies.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to eat my avocado oil and Frozen's flounder from Sam's. Yum.
Holla.